Back with Bobby and JJ Radio. We have some special guests today. It's a very exciting show. We have a returner of an old
veteran.
A veteran. He's been around our block, and now he's coming back again. This is Lorenzo Gomez. He's the executive director of the 80/20 Foundation, the CEO of GEEKDOM, the co-founder of Tech Block. I know that he has a bunch of cats and a beautiful wife. And I also heard that you met Graham Weston when you're 20 years old hanging out in a cubicle.
Yeah, it was terrifying that he's going to hear me on the phone, realize I have no idea what the internet is, and they're going to walk me out the building.
He didn't catch you at that point?
He didn't capture at the point. Yeah, I faked it.
So let's dive into what GEEKDOM is. I'm a member. Well, we are members.
We're geeks.
I don't know.
That's right. Yeah, you're in the family.
That's fine. I'll say that, yeah. So tell us all about GEEKDOM. What is it all about?
So GEEKDOM is a collaborative co-working space, which is really kind of a YMCA or a gym membership for geeks. And it's just designed to really facilitate the tech scene coming together and being in a physical place where people go, hey, where do startups happen? Where do I go to get help with startups? People just go, you have to just go to GEEKDOM. Right. And that's what it's designed to do.
Has there ever been a fight between the geeks?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you called it co-founders breaking up. It's the worst type of breakup you can ever do.
Why is they stealing staplers and stuff?
No, it's just and actually it always happens before they've ever made any money, right? Yeah. So it's like, no, it was my idea, and then right. But we don't have a whole lot of that, thankfully.
So I know that we just had the crazy 4-year anniversary party on Thursday.
It's coming up, yeah.
Yeah, and it was just craziness. It's what was the theme?
So the theme is Circus Freaks. It's going to be we're gonna have a sword swallower and guy laying in a bed of nails and shooting flames. Popular. And it's going to be a spectacle, which is really great. So we're trying to celebrate all the cool things that we've done in 4 years, and we got to go big. So 1,300 people can show up, and we're gonna get crazy.
That's awesome. And so where are you guys located exactly?
So we're located in the historic Rand building, which is next to Frost Bank on Houston Street. And Graham bought this building about 2 years ago, and we have slowly but surely taken over the whole building. So we lease the top 3 floors of it. The Open Cloud Academy has taken the 5th floor, and then we have 3 GEEKDOM companies that are outgrowing and taking the 2nd floor.
Can you tell us how many companies have been born from GEEKDOM?
So we have, actually, we've never counted how many have been born, but I'll tell you, we have 400 companies represented. We have 780 members. And I think the coolest thing about it is really that we've consolidated the tech scene. So we had, before you didn't know where to go, now they're all housed in one space.
And can you tell us any of the big names that came out of GEEKDOM, maybe the ones that went mainstream?
Yeah, so we've got a company that met at an event called Par Level Systems, and 2 guys from Mexico. One is a Trinity grad, one's a UTSA grad. They're at 38 people now. They're about to completely bust at the seams in our space. They were one of the first companies that was local to get into Techstars, which is a national accelerator for tech.
Right.
And we're just really happy. CodeUp's another one. They outgrew our space. They have 6,000 square feet now on Houston Street. And then we had one of the fastest growing tech companies in Austin called WP Engine, which opened a second office here with 4 desks. Now they're at 28 people, and now they're about to rent half of an entire floor.
Wow.
They'll probably be 100 people by the end of next year.
So what's your favorite thing about GEEKDOM?
I just think, it's so interesting to me because my favorite thing is really about building community.
I thought it was because you didn't have to shave.
It's dress code 1, right? Dress code 2, shower is optional. And it's really about community, and it's not about the tech. It's not even about, company starting. It's about, hey, because when you're an entrepreneur, it's very scary.
Sure.
It's very unknown what your future is. And so we want people to just be in community together. And that's actually very hard because there's no rule book on how to build community. There's nothing in your P&L that says this amount of money is for community building. You just have to kind of figure out how to make people feel comfortable and trusting in the environment. And we've been able to do it. And I couldn't point to one specific thing, but it all comes down to really people, I think. That's what I'm the most proud of.
Has anybody ever been kicked out of GEEKDOM?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'll tell you right now, there's 2 things. Every member is required to give an hour of their time to another member, and we don't track it, and it's impossible. But what it does is it sets the tone that we're a helpful community. And so when people come into the community and they're only there to take and not give, the entire community talks about it
Yeah.
and go, hey man, that Lorenzo guy, that dude.
So it's one of those where I don't like that guy. We should start tracking
nobody-
his hours.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if he's doing it. Let's get rid of him now.
Yeah, let's audit him.
That's always your out.
Yeah, you're out.
What I like about Geekdom and we hung out there is that I'm the weirdo. You know, I'm the one with like a button up. You know, that's how I dress. I have a button up and jeans or like a suit, and everyone looked at me like, "Who the heck is that dude?"
Because I thought you were an investor.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like if there's like a kitchen and it feels like a home. You know, it's like you're hanging out with someone's really cool downtown loft, and everyone's just working, and the environment is something that I don't think can be. That I've ever seen anywhere near San Antonio for sure. And so I that community part I totally
It's
understand.
just a group of really, really smart people trying to be creative.
Yeah,
I like it.
smart people and myself. So yeah. So what is this new artisan resident program that you guys are implementing?
So we've done this. Actually, we had it. It happened by accident a long time ago. Diego Bernal and a buddy of his recorded an album at the old Geekdom location when City Council wasn't in session, and they did a big launch party. And this is the first time we've officially kind of launched it and put some structure behind it. So we picked a local artist named David Blancas.
I know David. He's a muralist. Yeah.
Yeah, and so he's going to be creating art here, and I think that what it's designed to do is when people go to Geekdom, what I think they like is that they don't know what's happening in these offices, but there's the sense that things are getting created.
Right.
And I think that when you watch a sculptor, do their thing, or someone paint a mural, you're watching the creation process happen. I think it just fills people's tanks up.
For sure.
And so we want to kind of overtly give that energy into the space on top of the other people that are doing tech, and so they can go consume from it and go back in and code the next thing that they're going to do.
Just inspire them and then put them, give them a purpose.
Yeah.
Real quick takeaway. What's this 3-day startup boot camp that you guys are offering?
So we do several workshops or events to help the entrepreneurs get to the next phase. A lot of times they'll come in and say, hey, I have an idea. I don't know what to do next.
Sure.
And these things like 3DS are designed to give them a tool to get out there and figure out what the next step is.
That's awesome. So for more information or to talk to Lorenzo Gomez, you can contact him at info@geekdom.com. We're going to take a quick break. Be right back with some more Bobby and JJ Radio. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Register to be a fan of our show at bobbyandjjradio.com.